What up, what up, what up? You're now tuned in to the Progression Podcast, man. I'm your host, 007, and I'm back. And man, it's been a great day, great week, great month, great year, and I'm glad you're here with me. Man, you here with me, man. And I'm so glad that you're here with me to share this, man. I'm so glad that I'm alive to share it, right? So, man, I'm going to get right into it. You know how I do. Man. I get right into it. So, man, this is the Progression Podcast, like I told y'all, man. Y'all know about it. The Progression Podcast. Look us up on Apple. Look us up on YouTube, man. And check us out, man. We'll be talking some good stuff, man. Yeah, we talk about liberation, education, and elevation. I was liberated from the street life, educated in this prison system, and I was elevated once I gave my life to Jesus Christ. I like to start off every show with my 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, and behold, all things are brand new. If any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, and behold, all things are brand new. Man, thank you for listening to this, man, because I got some good stuff to tell you today. Some stuff I figured out, man, and it took me a long time to figure it out. But I figured it out. And they think I'm crazy because I figured it out. But I'm not crazy, man. I know I figured it out for a reason, right? So let's get into it, man. So the name of this show is I Figured It Out. I figured it out, man. I figured it out. They're afraid of me. Not they're scared. They're afraid. I said the other word. But they scared of me, man. I figured this thing out. I got to get into it because me. I'm not scared to say what I need to say because I'm not, I don't have many sponsors or something, and I'm waiting on y'all. And so I'm not scared of getting kicked off any little shows or anything. But hey, man, I'm going to tell you why, though. And I'm going to go to my first thing I'm talking about. They're afraid of me. They're scared of me, man. Promoting death. Back in the days, I gained worldwide notoriety. Man, I was all over this country, man. I was in London and in Europe and all them places and all over the country of United States and Hawaii and all that stuff. And I was promoting death, right? But I gained worldwide notoriety when I promoted death and destruction to my people. When I was talking about kill, murder, bang, bang, shake your booty, let me dig in this and let me do that, man, it was people that wanted to see me. I'm talking about they was promoting me, man, they paying for it. I'm talking about come here, do this, be with this person. Hey, you want to do a song here? Oh man, it was a harvest. It was a lot when I was promoting death. It's crazy, man. It's crazy when you promote death. It's like I was breathing death into the system. I was blowing death into the system, into the air. And it was like, yes, give us more. Give us more. Right? Like I say, I was promoting death to my people by singing songs about killing people, shooting people, robbing people, and doing misogynistic stuff to women and all that stuff. And you know what? I got bigger. I mean, money started coming more. People wanted to see it. People booked 3-day weekends. Man, it was crazy, man. And at that time, you can look at it and you can say, man, excuse me, I've been under the weather. I must be doing something right. That'd be my mindset. I must be doing something right. That's what I was thinking, right? So on the flip side of that, promoting life, right? Today, let's just talk about today. I have a heavily distributed podcast, man. It's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on Google Podcasts, it's on YouTube. I'm talking about it's distributed all over the world. Anybody can listen to it at any time, but it's not getting the traction. It gets very little traction to my generation and to my people because I think it's suppressed. I figured it out. It is suppressed. A friend of mine talks about, oh man, it's the algorithm. You got to catch it. You got to catch it. Let me tell you something, man. The algorithm is just a thing for, man, if it ain't stupid, I don't want to promote it. I look at some of these what they call these new TV shows, these reality shows, such as like basketball wives or stuff like that, where they just seem like everybody meet up for lunch a lot. That's it. And they talk about who don't like who, and that's it. And so it seems like we have no talent anymore. It seems like nobody's putting anything into their talent. All it seems is those people saying, hey, we're going to turn on the camera, say action, and you just act a fool. People going to love it. People will love it. Just act a fool. But if you're not acting a fool, we got to kind of write you out of the thing, man, because don't nobody want to see that. You promote life. Hey, man, we ain't got time for promoting life. People like death. People love it. People want to see that, I guess, They want to see the blood, like on that movie Gladiator. Is this what you came for? Is this not why you're here? Are you not entertained? Now you're entertained. But when I talk about promoting life, man, giving stuff back to the community, breathing life into the community, breathing life into what I do, man, let me tell you something. I know in my heart of hearts, man, that was the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do, man. The right thing is to breathe life into my community, speak life into my youth, speak life into my wife, speak life into my children. It's almost Thanksgiving, y'all, 2023. A lot of times they tell you don't say the date, but I want to say the date because God has brought me a mighty long way. And man, this Thanksgiving, man, because when I was in prison, I spent a lot of Thanksgiving in prison. I spent a lot of Christmases in prison. I saw a lot of dates turning in prison. So for me to be free, for me to see my children and be up on them and hug them and eat with them and, politic with them and see how they're going and see how they're doing. Man, it's a blessing, man, to be out here. I'm promoting life. And man, no better way to do it is right in my own home. Start right here in my own home, promoting life. I promote life to myself. I promote life to my family. I'm the head of my household. And I promote all over wherever I go. That's my thing. I promote life. If death and destruction becomes lame to the hood, the sales of guns and liquor and cocaine, all that stuff, it'll diminish. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it'll decline. If all that stuff, like it's not lame to them. Like guns and all that stuff, boom, 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 and that stuff not lame no more. Not lame yet. Cocaine not lame yet. You know what I'm saying? Being me is lame. What I do is lame. Like, I have a career do my career, I kick it with my friends. Sometimes we go out to eat or something. We laugh and we don't get drunk. We don't get high. We come home, be with our family, go to sleep, and do it all over again to the next vacation. Hey, man, that's lame to some people. Some people need some shoot 'em up, bang, bang in their life. Like I say, if death and destruction becomes lame, in the hood, you'll see the sales, gun sales, and cocaine sales, all that stuff will diminish. Because then the algorithm will feed you what you want for real. Let's talk about that. The algorithm will feed you what you be looking for. And I think we be telling on ourselves, right? Like me, I look at a lot of podcasts, a lot of self-help, a lot of podcasts like that. So you know what come on my timeline? A lot of stuff about podcasts, a lot of stuff. But if you like foolishness a lot and they see you looking at foolishness, the algorithm gonna show you foolishness. It ain't gonna show you the Progression Podcast because you know what? The Progression Podcast is not for you. And I don't even want to show it to you because I need you with this foolishness. It's big business. It's funeral home businesses we need to do, Gun sales, man. More gun sales. The more rappers talk about guns, let's sell more guns. And I'm serious. Look what it does. It's the algorithm. Promoting life. And I pray to God right now that that it changes, that you see it differently. You see how I see life. How I see life right now is like the law of the harvest. It's the law of the harvest. The law of the harvest is this. Whatever you plant, you will see grow. Whatever you plant, you will see grow. Y'all know that, right? So if you plant foolishness, guess what's going to grow? Foolishness. If you plant good stuff, good genes into your family, good morals and values, guess what's going to grow? Good morals and values. Look, you can't plant watermelon seeds and expect roses. You can't plant potatoes and expect tomatoes. It just won't happen. And if you think that'll happen, you crazy, right? If you out there doing foolishness and your son and your daughter, they seeing you doing foolishness every day, they looking at you. They see you. You like, oh, I just tell them don't do what I do. No. Plant foolishness, get foolishness. Plant sorrow, get sorrow. Plant good, get good. That's just how I go. Hey, my last thoughts, man. My last thoughts, y'all. My last thoughts is this. It takes poop to make flowers grow. And I've been through a whole bunch, a whole lot. And my last thought is, I can't stop. I know it take a lot of ugly stuff to make stuff happen. Like I said, it take poop to make flowers grow. Manure. Mulch, it contains manure. But to make it grow, make things grow, you got to go through some hard stuff, some nasty stuff. So I'm telling you, that's why I can't stop. I can't stop. Like I say, I've been sick for a few days, y'all. And I'm just coming back. And I'm just glad to be with you, but I can't stop. I'm going to keep doing it because I know I can't stop. I don't care about an algorithm. I just care about my people need to hear me. I don't care if one person hears me. Hey, that person might tell another person. That person might tell another person, hey man, look at here. I already know they're afraid of me. 007, man, I love y'all, man. Peep me out, man. You can look me up on YouTube, man, the Progression Podcast, man, and man, we just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because this is how it goes, man. This is how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just lovely. This is what I do, you know what I'm saying? So man, look me up. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, all the podcasts, wherever you get podcasts, man, just say the Progression Podcast. 007, man, I love y'all, man.